Hello everyone. In this short video, let us solve two problems on law of parallelogram of forces. This is first problem. A push of 18 Newton and pull of 35 Newton act simultaneously at a point. Find the magnitude of resultant if the angle between the forces is 135 degree. Now let us draw a sketch first. The first force is push type of force, means acting towards the point. The magnitude is 18 Newton, say P is equal to 18 Newton, first force. Second force is pull force acting away from the point, and its magnitude is 35 Newton, and the angle between these two forces is 135 degree. 135 degree. Now to fit this problem for the law of parallelogram of forces, we will take this force along the same line of action but within the body as per principle of transmissibility of force. Okay, we are taking this force here. It is P is equal to 18 Newton, Q is equal to 35 Newton. As per law of parallelogram of forces, if two forces in magnitude and direction are acting at a point and away from the point along the two sides of parallelogram, then their resultant in magnitude and direction will be represented by diagonal of parallelogram. This is what law of parallelogram that we have studied in earlier video. The resultant of these two will be represented by diagonal. This angle is angle between two. As this angle is 135, this will be 180 minus 135. It is 45 degree. We get this angle here, angle between two forces. And if you are interested, you can find this angle as well. This is the angle made by resultant with x-axis, means it gives the direction of resultant. Let's find resultant for this. R is equal to root of P square plus Q square plus 2PQ cos theta is equal to root of 18 square, value of P, value of Q 35 square plus 2 into 18 into 35 into cos of this angle theta, means 45, cos 45. Let us find this resultant value. Root of 18 square plus 35 square plus 2 into 18 into 35 into cos 45 is 0.707 is equal to, we are getting 49.3945. 49.3945 newtons. Now let's find the direction of resultant. The direction is given by alpha is equal to tan inverse of q sin theta upon p plus q cos theta. This is the formula that we have derived in the earlier video, formula for resultant and direction. Tan inverse of q, value of q is 35 sin 45 upon p value is 18, q value is 35 into cos of 45. Now let's find this angle. 35 into sin 45 is 0.707 divided by 18 plus 35 into cos 45 is again 0.707 is equal to inverse of tan. tan inverse answer is equal to 30.066 30.066 degrees. If you want to write it in details, 30 degree 3 minutes 59.29 seconds. After this, let's go for second problem on the law of parallelogram of forces. Now this is second problem. Find the magnitude of forces P and Q such that they act at right angle and their resultant is root 34 Newton. If they act at 60 degree, their resultant is 7 Newton. Two cases are given. If the angle between two forces is right angle, that is 90 degree, then resultant is root 34 Newton. Same forces but angle is changed. If the angle is 60 degree, then their resultant is 7 Newton. Then we are supposed to find two forces. Okay, let us write resultant formula for both the cases. We will solve those two equations to get the asked values for P and Q. As per law of parallelogram of forces, resultant value R is equal to root of P square plus Q square plus 2PQ cos theta. P square plus Q square plus, for first case, angle given is right angle, means 90 degree. Therefore 2 into P into Q cos 90. Cos 90 is 0. Cos 90 is 0. Therefore for this case resultant value is root 34 Newton. Root 34 is equal to root of this entire thing will become 0 because cos 90 is 0 is equal to P square plus Q square. Now squaring both sides, we get 34 is equal to P square plus Q square. This is equation 1. One equation, two unknowns cannot be solved. We need one more equation to solve for P and Q values. In second case, if the angle is 60 degree, what is resultant value? R is equal to root of P square plus Q square plus 2PQ cos of 60. Angle given for second case is 60. Cos 60 is 0.5. Therefore this will be P square plus Q square plus 2 into PQ into 0.5. This 2 into 0.5, it will be 1. Therefore and resultant value is 7 Newton. 7 is equal to root of P square plus Q square plus PQ. Squaring both sides, 49 is equal to P square plus Q square plus PQ. Now from equation 1, what we can write? P square plus Q square for this thing, we can write 34. 49 is equal to 34 plus PQ. Therefore PQ is equal to 49 minus 34 is equal to 9 minus 4 5, 4 minus 3 1, it is 15. PQ is equal to 15. Now P is equal to 15 by Q. P is equal to 15 by Q. Now let us put this value here and solve for P and Q. (34) is equal to, P value is 15 upon Q whole square plus Q square. 34 is equal to square of 15 is 225 upon q square plus q square. Now let us multiply by q square throughout the equation. 34q square is equal to 225 plus q raised to 4. Therefore q raised to 4 minus, we will take this term here to the right side, minus 34q square plus 225 is equal to 0. If you look at this equation, this is quadratic equation. Let's make it simple. Q square, let q square is equal to x, then this will become x square minus 34x plus 225. If we solve this equation for x, quadratic equation, we get the value of q square, then ultimately we can get the value of q also. Therefore x is equal to minus b, here ax square plus bx plus c, here value of b is minus 34, therefore minus b value is 34 plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac, 34 square minus 4 into value of a, that is coefficient of x square is a 1 and value of c is 225 upon twice a. If you solve this, x is equal to 34 plus or minus, see this is coming root of 34 square minus 4 into 2 to 5, 16. See, it is coming 256 under root. After taking square root, we get 16 here. Divide by 2 is equal to, if we take plus sign, then this is 34 plus 16 upon 2 is equal to 50 by 2 is equal to 25, or x is equal to, if you take minus sign, 34 minus 16 upon 2, 34 minus 16 is equal to 18 by 2 is equal to 9. X means what? X is equal to q square. See, here we have assumed x is equal to q square, therefore x is equal to either 5, q is equal to either 5 or q is equal to 3. If q is 5, then p is equal to, see, q by what we had derived equal to 15 by q, therefore 15 by q is 5 equal to 3. If q is 3, then p is equal to 15 by 3, it is 5. Alternately we will get the same combinations. If p is 3, then q is 5. If p is 5, then q is 3. Let's stop here. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.